This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. Whether you're looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything. You can use the coupon code ZAPDOISTCG to get 5% off your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by Cardmarket.com. Cardmarket is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can use the referral name ZAPDOISTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a website to create your own custom playmat from scratch. You can upload your own unique design or your favorite wallpaper and then turn it into a beautiful playmat. There's a link down below to get 10% off your next order. Last but certainly not least is DragonShield.com. There are links down below for people from the US and people from Europe where you're going to be able to buy sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. And of course, Dragon Shield is the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. I recommend them for every tournament, so definitely check out the links, and it's going to help out support the channel so much. So thanks for sticking around with the commercials, and let's get this video started already. Peace! Sup YouTube, it's ZAPDOISTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we are revisiting Eternatus VMAX, but first of all, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. So Eternatus VMAX got top 4 at the Kyoto Champions League with almost 3,000 players, so Eternatus is back from the dead, it seems. We have the Dread End slapping 30 damage for every one of your Darkness Pokemon in play, and that can turn up to a ridiculous amount of damage because you can have up to 8 Pokemon on your bench if they are all Darkness Pokemon with the Eternal Zone ability. Galarian Weezing in the early game will shut down all abilities, so no more Fusion Strike system, no more Summoning Star, no more whatever ability the opponent wants to use. Shady Dealings for another example here. It's going to be shut down with Galarian Weezing, so you have time to set up this 340 HP monstrosity. And the cool thing is we can also have a reasonable damage output. Thanks to Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, we can put 2 damage counters more between checkup phase, and the Severe Poison already puts 4 damage counters between checkup phase, so that's going to be like 6 damage counters between turns. Insane. Crobat VMAX, great against one prize decks. Against Lost Zone Box, you just attack with Crobat, giving a 1 prize, attack with Crobat, giving a 1 prize. I know they have like access to like the Sableye, but they don't always have that, and we do have Big Parasol. In the early game, we also have the Galarian Weezing, which is really awesome to utilize against Lost Zone Box. The cool thing is we hit Mew VMAX for weakness, and we can shut down Lugia instantly with the Galarian Weezing, as well as Temple of Sinnoh. Also works pretty well against the Reggie deck, and the cool thing is with 4 Seal Stone, your combination goes really quickly. Either you go for Boost Shake turn 1, or go if you go second, go for the Ascension Koffing to just instantly evolve so the opponent is not able to play the game. So we're going to be trying this list out. Hopefully you guys are excited. This is the top 4 list of the Kyoto Champions League, and you guys wanted to see in action, and here you have it. So hopefully you guys are excited for today's upload. If you are, be sure to let me know by slapping the hell out of the like button with a Dread End. It does 270 damage, and it is always super effective. I'm super grateful if you would do so. So without further ado, let me present to you a new deck, actually an old new deck that is taking over the format by storm. Okay, we won the coin flip, and typically I want to go first since we have a lot of Crobats in our list, so we can actually get our game set up very easily. So we have Koffing in the active position. It's probably our ideal starting Pokemon, to be honest. Can set ourselves up with Eternatus, depends on which deck we're up against. Okay, Lost Zone Box. Eternatus is not going to be doing too much against Lost Zone Box, so I think I'll just attach on the Koffing. They could technically, if they have a really great start, knock out this Koffing, which makes me a little bit concerned. So just for that purpose, I'll Ultra Ball away the Temple of Sinnoh as well. The Zigzagoon could be really helpful, but it's also like a liability because they could spread damage around. Interesting. We could Marnie them. Maybe they are going to brick. They have like 5 cards right now. I don't know if Crobat VMAX is actually pretty great. Attack and then put up the Weezing again. I'll put an energy in the discard pile. Probably going to be regretting that at the long run. So we have Koffing. Hisuian Sneasler is in there. That's great. Okay, we have doubling up on the Koffings. If they knock out 1, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm going to slap down 1 Koffing. I'm going to go wait with the energy attachment. And then I'll attach Marnie. Because I'm afraid I'm going to get Cramorant turn 1. It seemingly always happens. Definitely if they already have Radiant Greninja up in the active slot. Okay, they have drawn 2 cards. They have the flower selecting. Will they find the Color's Experiment? The Goodra. Is this Goodra? What? They have Colorless Experiment. I wonder if they're gonna have the Cramorant option here. Goodra. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Goodra. Temple of Sinnoh does nothing against Goodra. Although if they play the V-Guard energies, things could go wrong very quickly. There's Battle VIP Pass. Cramorant and Goodra. Okay. They scoop up. Like, Cramorant's not gonna be doing too much anymore because we have access to the neutralizing gas, so that's gonna be great. Oh, they're gonna get rid of the Colorless Experiment as well. Are they gonna go and get as many abilities out as they possibly can right now? No, they're gonna go for Spit Innocently. 4 cards in the Lost Zone, so no Mirage Gate quite yet, which is great. Okay, now that I know that I'm up against Goodra, I'll attach onto the Koffing. I will Zigzagoon Ping onto Goodra, and I will go for a reasonable Marnie here. Let's go. Marnie, and then we have the Quick Ball here, allowing us to draw more cards. We could switch is an option. Just 1 energy in the discard pile. I think we could do the switch combo, to be honest, because we can still get whatever we want later. I think I'll go for Crobat. Yeah, I want to draw as many cards as possible, so here comes the switch. There comes the switch again. Here comes Crobat, drawing 5 cards. Let's go. Okay, we have an Eternatus, which is actually not bad. We have the Choice Belts onto the Eternatus. And let's just slow down the pace of the game, shall we, with the Ascension Weezing. Here we go. They did throw away the Colorless right there. I did see that. They did throw away another Colorless right there. So what will they have in hand? That's going to be... They can no longer use Radiant Greninja. They can no longer make use of Comfy. And this Cramorant is not attacking anytime soon. So Marnie Weezing. It's pretty much like Marnie Path, to be honest. Crystal Cave. Well, that's super annoying. That is super annoying. Big Parasol. Is there anything that could help here? With Big Parasol on the Weezing, we still have like more capabilities. So let's put that over here. Let's put a manual attachment onto the Eternatus. I'm probably not going to be using Roxanne, so I'll get rid of that. Go for another Crobat, getting our setup going. Actually, we could poison him right now and then get the Hisuian Sneasler up on board as well. If we find a Quick Ball, that's what we're going to be doing. Let's go. Drawing even more cards. They only have 2 cards in hand. What's going to do? Nothing is going to happen with that. Okay, Forest Seal Stone going directly onto one of the Crobats. We have access to the Eternatus. We can slow it down and then KO the Hisuian Goodra later. I think it's actually not bad to get... Yeah, it's going to be a knocked out coming into our turn. So I actually go for the Hisuian Sneasler right away. So Forest Seal Stone allow you to just be more consistent than ever before. Let's go with it like this. We can boss whatever we want. I think in this situation, let's go for Severe Poison. This one gets 6 damage counters between turns. And then, yeah, it'll get knocked out very soonish. Without rolling Iron, we can just slap 270. We slap 300 with the Eternatus. They go for Scoop Up Net, trying to protect their situation. Just manually attaching onto the Goodra, sure. Okay, we have Dark Patch, which we can use onto Eternatus. We can Hiding Dark. Like, how many Pokemon we have already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 210. Yeah, we can definitely take down that Goodra. Then they have access to their abilities again, but they've already wasted down so many Scoop Up Nets. That's like hilarious. Okay, I'll take him down. I don't think there's anything else they could come up with because we can just boss. As soon as the Goodra shows up, we can knock it out. We can also slow down the game with the Weezing, but then they have an opportunity to evolve this one. Yeah, I think I'll take him down. Hiding Dark here. Crobat, draw some more cards. Let's go. Yeah. Trying to set up another Eternatus right there. I'll go for a Dark Patch onto the Eternatus. So doubling up on Eternatus here is nice. Let's retreat and slap him out of existence. Durant. 270. You're gone. Even if it was a VMAX, they instantly scoop. So that's what you do, right? Early game, locking the game up with Weezing. And then once an Eternatus is like really aggressive with 270 damage output, they most of the time will concede. The cool thing is you also have that unique factor of having a great matchup against Control because of the ability lock. And you have the Darkness type as your advantage. So the opponent can actually... Yo! Hello! Hello! Okay, let's start off with... I don't know what we should start off with. They're actually going to be going... They let us go first. So probably maybe a Lost Zone box. We can Ultra Ball, get another Koffing out. Then Weezing Marnie next turn. There are capabilities. I didn't want to give up on my Hisuian Radiant Sneasler, or Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, I would say. Durant. Yikes. Yeah, Durant is very nasty. That is definitely something that we can all agree upon. Luckily, they're not taking prize cards, so we're just playing the game nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Luckily, we didn't start with Eternatus because otherwise they're going to be confusing us, and confusing us is very annoying with the Team Yell Horn. Like, evolve Marnie. Wouldn't that be hilarious? 4 damage counter between turns is a little bit annoying. This guy only has a 1 retreat cost. If we can get that Hiding Dark energy onto the Hisuian Sneasler, that would be nice. If it is the list from Brisbane, they are actually not playing Galarmine, so I'm actually not afraid to snap down this Hisuian Sneasler. Alright, Peony as well. Okay. Yo, Durant. You have a good deck. So, we need to stop playing the game, I would say, because if we can shut down the ability of Radiant Venusaur and knock out Durant, things could go wrong. Actually, things could go our way at one point. Definitely slapping down that Radiant Sneasler could definitely help out. I don't want to play that many cards. That's what you have to do against Durant. They did discard some resources. Another Koffing. So we have the Weezing set up. So no more abilities for you. Moving forward, we're probably gonna get confused. So having a Hiding Dark energy onto the Weezing here is actually great, so we can flip-flop between them, I would say. Another Koffing, Hisuian Sneasler. Let's let them down, right? Okay, let's see. Can we find... We cannot find an energy. That's crazy. That is insane. We could play like... we cannot play anything. That's just so sad. Ah, rats. Okay. We could play down the Temple of Sinnoh though. Slowing them down so they cannot devour us. Yeah, what is the plan here? What is the plan here? We have nothing. We're probably gonna have to like boss something up. I wish we had an energy. We don't. They will need to attach 2 energies onto the Durant. Or they can find Peony, then find Rose Tower again and go from there. Maybe 2 Rose Towers are priced, you don't know. Maybe they only have Bruno as an option. At this point, we can slow the opponent down by bossing up Durant. I know it feels bad to do that, but... We've Marnied into no energies, and I don't want to play any more cards. That's what it is. Their ability is also shut down, by the way. They are gonna go for Serena, alright. Can they discard their hand to draw more? Yeah, at this point, Roxanne is not gonna be making a difference. Okay, this is gonna be making a difference, the Cape of Toughness. Getting themselves more HP than ever before. I will need to spam down Temple of Sinnohs in order to just get a hold of this game. Serena. They are discarding 1 card. Are there like maybe rescue carriers in there? Doubling up on the attachment, devouring. Alright. Marnie for Sealstone. Eternatus. Yeah, that's bad. Bossing up. Let's go. 2 energies down on 1 Durant. Can we please find an energy? Scoop up net. They're 1-up scoop up nets. No. How? How does that even happen? And like, we're so many cards deep into the deck and we still haven't found supporter or energy. Oh, there's the energy. And the dark patch. Doubling up on switches. Like, what's going on? Help me. Why is there no energy inside? They could still retreat with it, I suppose. Peony as well. Crazy. Their one-off Scoop Up Net is gone. Our Balsasaurs are gone. No way to get attackers up. We have been slowed down so much that the Durant deck is definitely going to be eating us up. We still have Ordinary Rod that's supposed to put like 4 cards deep again in the deck. And the poison will be too slow. The poison will be too slow. Because these Durants are not messing around. Pyukimuku still works underneath the Galarian Weezing ability. Here comes Devour again. Energy, energy, and the Ordinary Rod. Yo. Okay, we got a Marnie. Please let it be a successful Marnie. Energy, alright. We can do something with that. We cannot afford to draw more cards. That's what it is. Severe Poison. They don't have Scoop Up Nets anymore, which is great. They will probably need to retreat. They could retreat. Then they only give up on 1 energy. We don't KO them. They can circle around before they give us this Durant. They could go for that. Peony. Another Peony. What do they need? Cape of Toughness. A whole heap of Cape of Toughness. That's what they need. Also, they cannot draw any more cards. Oh yeah, they have Rose Tower. They can still draw cards. What am I saying? Durant is busted. And they destroyed our Ordinary Rod, which is bad. Yellowhorn and Scoop Up. Double Scoop Up Net? Yo, that is not the list from Brisbane. That's for sure. 2 Scoop Up Nets. If they scoop up, they discard the energy though. They retreat. They Yellowhorn and then scoop up. Trying to slow us down, right? Crobat, get the energy there. Maybe we can Dark Patch and then KO. Nah. Well played. Scoop Up Net? What? What happened? Why didn't they go for the Yellowhorn situation? I don't want them to draw cards, so there's no other way to play Crobat. Nope. Go for the Forest Sealstone. Use the Forest Sealstone. Star Alchemy. Okay, we no longer have stadiums, which is so sad. We do have Dark Patch. There's no attacker that can come out of nowhere, right? I think I'll keep the switch here just in case. The switch is not gonna help, really. Maybe a Dark Patch thing. We're running low on energies, to be honest. Okay. We can no longer Sphere Poison. They did use Scoop Up Net there. Let's go. Severe Poisoning another Durant, but it's only gonna get knocked out coming into our turn, which is bad. We do have another energy. You don't know if they're playing Crushing Hammers or not. Probably gonna be confusing us. Could confuse us. They cannot do it. They can still draw cards with the Rose Tower. They have played down a lot of supporters already though. 2-2. Devouring again. Oh, our Crobat gets knocked out. That's so silly. So Durant is knocked out. Do we have any more Temple of Sinnoh? Can we get one from the prize cards? We cannot. Having one from the prize cards would have been so awesome. So the opponent would need 2 attachments to use Devour. We're playing 3 temples, and seemingly there are like 2 prized, which is very bad. Rescue Carrier. But the deck just draws. If we can just bump that stadium, it would have been way better. But yeah, Durant clearly has the upper hand in this situation. On a Pokegear on top. They probably had everything. Bruno. Because they have options, right? Bruno or Peony. Yeah, at this point, only 13 cards left in the deck. And we need to take like so many prize cards. I don't think we can do it. Hoping that the opponent has like a lot of energies prize. There's like 3 in the discard pile. And we take Temple of Sinnoh at one point. That is our like hope at this point. Hopefully it works. If we can find the Temple of Sinnoh, we might be able to do at least something. They can still double attach again to a Durant, I suppose. Bruno, 4 cards. But we have also checked out the Durant deck ourselves, so... Here comes the discard. The Cape of Toughness. This makes it way harder for the poison stuff to work out. Yo, we get a Marnie though. We get a Marnie. And the Severe Poison comes true. Okay. If that was Tails, we would have been losing the game already. But I think we've lost the game regardless, seeing as we didn't find our Temple of Sinnohs from the prize cards. Maybe we should have gone way more aggressive and set up Eternatus, but if we did that, then the opponent probably would have utilized the Yellowhorn on us. Elder Attachment there. Okay. Okay, let's come up with Marnie. Yes. Hopefully find Temple of Sinnoh. Yeah, it's not going to be making a difference here because we only have like 5 cards left in deck. It's so bad. It is so bad. Temple of Sinnoh, are you there? Still stuck in the prize card, so yeah, that's well played. There's nothing we can do about that. Weezing was totally destroyed by Durant. And yeah, it looks like if a Durant player, it doesn't even need abilities to be honest. Rose Tower just draws the deck. We were way too slow. We whiffed out on energy on the first couple of turns, which doesn't help our situation. Yeah, it seems like Durant could be doing more than just being a meme deck. But we already showcased how the Galarian Weezing strategy works with Eternatus against that Goodra build. It works out against a lot of Lost Zone boxes. It's the same story for like Tina, Giratina with the Comfy Engine. So it looked like we're up against a Dragon deck. I would say Duraludon is a capability. Actually a possibility, I would say. Let's go first. I don't know what we're up against, but going first definitely helps. Temple of Sinnoh. Depends on the matchup, to be honest. If we don't need Temple of Sinnoh, that's an easy Ultra Ball target. Okay, looks like that looks like a Lugia deck to me. Definitely looks like a Lugia deck. So Temple of Sinnoh and Weezing, let's go. They might have like a Gusting card and then they can still summon. We'll see. We do get a Dark Patch, and looks like we're up against Stoutland, so I already know what we're up against. I'll Ultra Ball away. This and this. There we go. Setting ourselves up with maybe another Koffing. We do have time, right? So they're slowly going to be attaching onto their Pokemon. Because we're going to be utilizing Weezing. Koffing. Temple of Sinnoh, so no capture energy shenanigans. Coming down. Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Setting ourselves up with Eternatus, which can also be kind of aggressive if he only has one Lugia, by the way. Crobat's time. Do find an energy and a Weezing, which is great. So attachment going onto the Eternatus. Because Weezing doesn't need to do that much, to be honest. Temple of Sinnoh again. So this is actually not bad. Not a bad hand to be sitting on. We're going to be evolving into the Weezing, slowing the Lugia down with a Marnie, and then Eternatus is going to be able to set itself up. If we can get the Big Parasol onto it, nothing can stop it. Path to the peak. Okay. Path to the peak and capture. That is going to be his way to find Lugia, I suppose. Yeah, there is the Lugia already. We can boss that up if we want to. If we're able to find it. We can like Crobat, draw a little bit. Maybe gust up the only Lugia that is in the field is always a great solution. It depends on if they are actually going to be able to set up 2 Lugias here. If they don't, it's going to be very bad for them. Then our strategy actually changes a little bit. So Serena, getting rid of an Aurora and only 1 Archeops. So we have options, right? Only 1 Lugia. I'll gladly take that. So slapping down this. Going for Eternatus VMAX. We're gonna go for Weezing. Gonna be going for another Crobat. Let's go for Crobat. Okay. Can we find a gusting card and more Pokemon on the bench? No, we cannot. We do have Boost Shake, which is doing totally nothing. Yeah, let's go for Marnie time. Okay, we do have an energy, so we can start the severe poison shenanigans. Always nice. Attachment here. We can evolve into a Crobat VMAX, but that's like the 3 prize liability that you don't want to have in play right now. Severe poison. Okay. They would need from that Marnie path Lugia VSTAR, a bossing capability card. Yeah, they would need a lot. There's Temple of Sinnoh around as well. And they need to get that Stoutland out of the active too. So many things going wrong for the opponent. And we do have the ball sitting in hand. So if we are able to find a Forest Seal Stone and an energy, we can gust up the Lugia and say goodbye to it right now. They also don't have access to Lumineon. Like they might have like a bunch of quick balls in hand. But that's not going to be mattering for us. There's Evolution Incense. Finding Lugia V-Star at least. But are they going to summon 1 Archeops? If they just boss up, they only summon 1. Oh, they go for Archeops, alright. Attachment onto Lugia. Oh, that's a great strategy. Oh yeah, they just let themselves get poisoned. Sure. Oh, at this point, let's just evolve. We could gust up. Could gust up the Lugia here. And then draw a little bit more. Like, I'm not afraid of the Stoutland, to be honest. That's absolutely doing nothing. Let's boss up this one. Crobat 4 cards. See what we get. Okay, not what I wanted, to be honest. Yeah, we can set up the bench at one point. Let's go for Severe Poison. It's gonna be for next turn. Now they can read the wind, though. They can read the wind because we whiffed out on a Forest Seal Stone or a switch card. There's already one switch in the discard pile. They can read the wind, but then they can get knocked out. That's what it's gonna be, right? They are ability blocked, so no Lumineon. Okay, there's the boss. They have access to Lumineon. They have access to everything right now. A Rangaroo for Lugia V-Star? I don't think so. They already wasted down on Evolution Incense. Oh, they have it! They really have it. Okay, fine. But are they gonna be able to KO it? That is the question. Temple of Sinnoh still around, though. They bossed up the Crobat VMAX. They probably should have gusted up the regular Crobat, but they didn't know they were gonna get Evolution Incense from the Primed Wisdom. So, makes sense. But yeah, Lugia has been activated. Doesn't matter too much because we put that 40 damage there. We can one-shot it if our bench is filled up. We don't have to slap down Galarian Zigzagoon, otherwise the Stoutland might be problematic. All these energies don't do anything, by the way. You're just gonna slap down 220, get rid of the Temple of Sinnoh. And the thing I really want to find is my Big Parasol. They only have 1 card left in hand, by the way. I probably will not Marnie that situation. With only 1 card in that hand. Tempest Dive, not even KOing the Crobat. They probably were way better off like KOing the Crobat V on the bench. We have Serena. I'm not gonna go for Zigzag. Zigzag is our death sentence. Let's be honest, not gonna do that. Quick ball this away. Hisuians. Let's get out Eternatus number 2. I probably would need some Zigzagoons later down the line. 240. We do have Ornera, but it's in the discard pile. I don't like that. Don't like it one little bit. We also can just Gust, right? No need to go overboard with the Galarian Zigzagoon. Galarian Zigzagoon is a death sentence. Let's be honest. Eternatus, Hisuian Sneasler in the house. And Crobat time. Full bench established. There's the Forest Seal Stone. Over here. Then we could still Serena though. We do have dark patches, but the Serena helps to Gust. So I think I'll force Seal Stone. Yeah, onto this fella, doesn't matter. But we still have more Gusting cards, right? I'm probably gonna give up one Prizers, which is something we don't want. I'm gonna keep this Serena. I don't think there could be like an Yveltal coming out of nowhere, since he also needs to retreat, which is great. So we're gonna be using the Star Alchemy to get that switch card. Yeah, having the Big Parasol would have been even better, but I want to save my Serena for later. Let's go. Durant. And Lugia goes down. If he plays down Collapse, we remove that Crobat VMAX faster than you can count. And we still have more Pokemon like Zigzagoon. There's still another Eternatus in the deck as well. What now? Lugia with one card in hand. They needed to pull off everything in order to get that Lugia in play in the first. Yeah, to get it in play. But now I don't know what they're gonna do. They're also playing Pat. Makes me think they're not playing. Okay, Quick Ball. Oh, they're playing Crobat VMAX. Wow, didn't expect that. So we're gonna be evolving into Eternatus VMAX right there, and we're gonna be Serenaing up whatever 2 prize Pokemon they slap down. But right now there's like 2 prize Pokemon that we can take down. With Crobat VMAX being in the discard pile, I think they're only playing a 2-1 line. A Raikou. Yowza! That Raikou is gonna be slapping a huge amount of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Ooh, that's gonna hurt quite a bit. Primal Turbo. That's 180. Yeah, it's still not gonna be knocking us out, but it's definitely scary. 20 damage, like 120 with 180. Does he have a choice belt and a way to boost the damage output a little bit further? Archeops. Maybe he can like... Oh, he's gonna be slapping with Archeops first? Or he's gonna retreat? Yeah, I'm taking this guy down, for sure. Attachment onto Eternatus and then Serena up the Raikou is the best plan here. They retreat, so they are attacking with Raikou. Saves us the Serena trouble. This is still a kind of a threat, like the Crobat on the bench. They could damage this one and then go for the other Raikou. Lightning Rondo, 280. That could be a thing that they could do. Attachment here. Let's go. We can... Serena Trap is an option. I don't know if they're playing the amazing rare Raikou. 3 Auroras down already. I don't think we need to be afraid here. Dreadend. Yo, 2 prize cards left to take. We have a Marnie. We have an Energy. Imagine them like... We have gusting capabilities on either Crobat or Stoutland, so we are in the clear. Definitely because of the fact that there are 4 Aurora Energies in the discard pile. So no amazing rare Yveltal could, actually not amazing rare Raikou can ruin our day. So the choice belts Quick Ball on the Pumpkaboo. Maybe like a collapsed stadium. Nah, not really, because this guy's already damaged as well. Maybe he can... Yeah, if he has collapsed, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Primal Turbo. Yeah, I was really surprised that they were able to get like the Lugia and all that stuff out in the first place. They need to hope we don't have balls, right? Research. Yeah, I think that's game. Maybe like a Pat to the Peak that they might want to slap down so we cannot draw cards, but we have Serena on hand, we saved that. Speed Wing, and that is well played. Well played. So Eternatus taking down Lugia. It has a shot. Early game Weezing definitely helps out. Here it comes. Eternatus. Attachment here. And we're going to be going for switching a bench Pokemon. Let's take down that Stoutland and finish it off. Well played, Durant. So yeah, Eternatus able to win against Lugia. Able to win against Lost Zone boxes like with Goodra. We were, of course, getting slapped by a Durant. But yeah, is Durant meta? That is the question of the day. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Durant getting, of course, that top 4 placement over in Brisbane. We're going to be playing one more game with the Eternatus deck and see if we're able to beat another meta deck, because I'm very convinced that it is well placed in the meta. Mew VMAX. It looks like Mew VMAX. They have Genesect deck box as well as sleeves. And we can go first. Let's hope it is the DTE build and we have the upper hand. If it is not, I'll be very sad. We do have Boost Shake. Yo, turn 1 Boost Shake can completely swing this matchup. Lugia. Yo. Temple of Sinnoh. Boost Shake. It is Weezing. Turn 1. What now? Okay, no need to be afraid of getting gusted up. That's great. They can slowly start attaching it to Lugia as well with the Read the Wind. Could have slapped down Koffing here as well. So we had like 2 Weezings to work with. At this point, we don't draw into anything. They need to like manually draw into double turbo energies. Come on. The top deck of the century does totally nothing. Is that a bad thing that I promoted the Koffing here? If they evolve and have boss, they can have it. Maybe it's a bad thing. I think so, but I wanted to empty the hand at one point. If we do draw into a Quick Ball, things would have been way better. But they cannot Luminion to find the boss, and they probably only play 2 balls, so, and they're not playing Escape Rope. So yeah, I guess we got away with it. They keep on drawing cards. And we have the Marnie. Okay, that's great. I like the Marnie. Marnie time. We still have Temple of Sinnoh to protect ourselves from any weird stuff. This is bad. This is really bad. We really find an energy, right? So I think I will go for Quick Ball, getting rid of the Weezing this time around, getting ourselves Eternatus. Do I get Eternatus or do I get... Yeah, Eternatus is not bad, I suppose, because we can evolve next turn. Eternatus, and then maybe Crobat can maybe find an energy. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, we can find an energy. Okay, let's get this over here. Putting the Big Parasol onto ourselves. I'm gonna wait with that. They could Marnie us though. If they Marnie, it's actually pretty great because our hand is pretty bad. Okay, Severe Poison. The cool thing is that we could still go for a situation where we're gonna be having a full bench and knocking out the Lugia. Depends on if they have Evolution Incense to evolve it. They already wasted down double Evolution Incense. They always have it. They seemingly always have it. What are they gonna do now? Weezing still around. Attachment. Oof. Wow. We can knock out if we have like Dark Patch and all that situation resolved. We can do it. But unfortunately, we do not. Eternatus VMAX. I'm not gonna slap down Koffing because Stoutland is in the discard pile. It's time for Koffing. Another Koffing, a big Parasol over here for sure. Protecting ourselves from that weird stuff. And end of turn. We're not doing anything. We're just poisoning until we're content. Also, with no capture energies work against Temple of Sinnoh, which is crazy. They have 4 Archeops in the discard pile. Lugia attachment. And now we're going to be seeing something very, very crazy. Okay, the Temple is gone, which is bad. Yeah, we really need to get our grip going. Bossing up the Lugia. Should we Severe Poison? They can have like 2 attachments. Severe Poison, Dark Patches. We have Dark Patches. Believe it or not. Galarian Zigzagoon coming down on this one. I'm actually going to be attaching here. Yeah. Maybe we draw into Quick Ball. Let's just slow down the game a little bit further until we're able to get ourselves going. Capture Energy will find. They could still read the wind again. Yveltal, alright. Read the wind. Yeah, that read the wind is super annoying. Okay, we have an Ultra Ball, so next turn we are getting into the game. They will have already taken 2 prize cards though, which is bad. Will they find an energy now? They still haven't summoned... haven't summoned the Archeopsis. Maybe we can surprise them and I already gust up the Lugia, KO that one with Eternatus. Yeah, sometimes whiffing out on energies is like bad with this deck. Do have an Ordinary Rod which can get back the Weezing. Attachment of turn. Is he going to retreat with it? Yes, he is. How many energies in the discard pile? Only 2. Does make our job a little bit easier to knock out Lugia VSTAR now. Let's go. It's Eternatus time. Now we have like the Force Seal Stone. Force Seal Stone is so broken, but I don't want to have like multiple 2-prize Pokemon in the game. Ah. Star Alchemy. Another Crobat, I suppose. Ordinary Rod. Do both. Get back Weezing. Get back energy. Here comes the Crobat. Yeehaw! Alright, we have the Hiding Dark energy. Still haven't found a supporter though, which I found very crazy. Evolving to Crobat VMAX is a 3-prize Pokemon, but at this point it probably doesn't matter. Let's see here. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Still not enough. We need to get an additional Pokemon still up on the field. Ultra Ball. The additional Pokemon will be another Eternatus. I think that's not a bad idea. And then Dread End for the KO. Okay, I really wanted this to turn out differently because we're whiffing out on all our draw supporters. But him having a great hand means that some energies cannot get accelerated from the deck, which is great. Lugia VSTAR can also take up two more 2-prize Pokemon. That is true. The Archeopses are here. It's bad news. Luckily, we do have the Big Parasol protecting us. And if they go for Lumineon, can they go for 340 damage? I don't think so. 2 powerful Carlos energy is already gone. Stoutland in discard pile. Maybe they just gust, right? They could gust the Crobat, but then we evolve into Eternatus VMAX, and then we only have big 3-prize Pokemon remaining. It's going to be tricky for sure. Is our Roxanne still part of the squad? It is. Roxanne is still here. Okay, it's the V-Guard energy. Luckily, we do run Temple of Sinnoh to shut that down. So we have a shot at KOing this Lugia. And we have Galarian Zigzagoon as well to help out. So even if we like have 270, minus 30 is 240. 240, still not gonna be doing the job. I guess we need Temple of Sinnoh here. And Luminion joins the party as well. Great as our 2-prize situation. Yeah, they will gust us up. Serenaing up Eternatus V, which is easier for them, for sure. Okay. What now? I guess it's time for... We need to have a full bench, right? Lots of Pokemon in the discard pile already. I'll quick ball away this. Get the Hisuian Sneasler up. There's a lot of stuff still left in the deck. This Crobat time. The Temple shows up. That's great. Our Hiding Dark Energy also gets like removed. Okay, now we quick ball. Get rid of the switch. Galarian Zigzagoon coming down. Yeah, I don't know where I should put it. Probably here. And then we Crobat just in case. And Marnie. Our bench is completely filled up, which is nice. 270 damage output is here. We just need to find that energy here. And we have Serena for next turn, so it's going to be hopefully good. Is Pumpkaboo still in the discard pile? No, it is not. Let's hope Pumpkaboo does not show its face right here. Durant! And the Lugia goes down, even with the V-Guard energy, slapping that all the way down in the discard pile. So what are their situations, right? They could... They're probably going to go for a Luminion slap here. I think at that point I probably will retreat and go for Galarian Weezing. Collapse Stadium. Yo, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Another one. Yowza, that's a whole... that collapse is huge. Luckily we still have another Temple of Sinnoh left, but this is pretty huge. We can Ultra Ball, get the Weezing on board, and Dark Patch onto it. Slow the opponent down a little bit. Unfortunately, we're able to find their only Collapse Stadium of the bunch to get rid of our Temple, and getting rid of our Temple does indicate that we will be in a situation where things could go wrong very quickly. We could slap with Crobat VMAX. Yo, 150? That's insane. But no more energies on the field. That is huge. Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of this. Serena's super great though. No more energies on the field. That's like insane. Galarian Weezing. It is time. Dark Patch. It is time to retreat. To the Weezing. We have Serena. If there's ever a 2-prize Pokemon coming, showing up here, we got this. Severe Poison. Out of nowhere, we've gotten ourselves a situation where they have 0 energies in play, and they cannot get more energies into play in the first place, because Weezing's back up on board. Unless they have Boss's Orders. One Serena. They're slowly attaching. They're retreating as well. We have the Boss's Orders. That's gonna be meaning game, because next turn... Do we have another switch left? No, we do not. Yeah, this other switch being not here is going to be pretty bad. Because at one point they will have answers. The Dark Patches are kind of great. I think I will Serena. I will discard this. I will discard that. Yeah, another attachment here. And I will Severe Poison. So at one point we will be able to retreat, which is great. Coming into our turn, they are gone because we have boss's orders. They need to slowly attach. Quick Ball. They cannot play down Luminion, which is great. We have boss. Luminion shows up, but nothing happens. Yeah, we pass and we have boss. So yeah, only one Archeops. How do you set up a Luminion that can KO our good little friend here? Yeah, that Luminion strategy was great, but in the late game, Weezing is supreme. They could see, there we go. So yeah, that was very scary, but you do beat Lugia most of the time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It means so much to me. Go check out our sponsors, PokemonStore.com, the best place to get TCG code cards. Use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off your order. Go check out cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. There's Dragon Shield for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Of course, there's links for European people and people from the US. There's for people worldwide, if you want to create your own custom playmat, you can do it today and get 10% off by clicking the link down below. Your playmat allows you to upload your favorite wallpaper or design, and they turn it into a beautiful playmat for the season. So hopefully you'll be able to check that out. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.